Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and today I am talking about this guy right here, Rick Grimes. Where is he? What's he up to? What's happening? Sorry I sound so terrible. My allergies have really started to act up. It's that time of the year again, so I'm going to try to make it through this as best as I can without sneezing or whatever, so... Now, I do have two articles here. The second one is more of a theory as to why Rick has not returned in all these years, Walking Dead timeline-wise, because it has been, I don't know how many years it's been. When Rick left his episode to, I think, the following episode after that was like 6 years or 9 years. It was some sort of huge time jump from him leaving to the following episode, and that is not including any other time jumps for the rest of Season 9, Season 10, and Season 11. So there's been quite a few years, that has passed on the show since Rick left. So it's a kind of interesting theory. So the first article I have is from Small Screen. Never heard of the site before, so take this information however you want. But it says, The Walking Dead Rick and Michonne spin-off series confirmed. It says, it seems as though AMC might have decided to cancel their plans to make the Walking Dead movies in favor of making a Rick and Michonne spin-off show instead. In a new interview this past weekend via Twitter, actor Russ Marquand, who plays Aaron in the final series of The Walking Dead, noted that he's heard rumors of a Rick and Michonne spin-off series in the works, not a movie. Andrew Lincoln, who played Rick Grimes in the show for years, ended up leaving the series a few years back. Michonne, who played by Denai Guerrera in the AMC series, did the same thing not long after Lincoln left. Her character Michonne went off to find Rick, leaving it open for her character to return at some point in the future. This was all then followed up with the announcement from AMC that they were working on a bunch of Walking Dead movies. Supposedly 3. I guess Rick was supposed to have 3 movies. Can't even get the first one. Has AMC canceled the Walking Dead movie plans? It was revealed later that these movies would give us more of Rick's story and what he's been up to since leaving the series. However, it seems things have grounded to a halt on these Walking Dead movie plans. There had been rumors that filming on one of these new movies would begin early this year. However, we are now in April and nothing has happened yet. I mean, maybe not. I mean, we have no idea where they could be filming the movies. I mean, they could be filming anywhere. They filmed Walking Dead in Atlanta and stuff. Doesn't mean they have to film the movies there. And with Fear going to be filming there now, I don't know. Might be a little too much, too chaotic. I don't know. So they could be filming. They could be filming anywhere, if they are filming. Let's see. The Walking Dead Rick and Michonne spin-off show is greenlit. However, it seems as though AMC is working on more Walking Dead spin-off series. There have been rumors of a Rick and Michonne movie being in the works for quite some time. Yet, it seems as though AMC has opted to make it a series rather than a movie, which I think is a good idea. We already know further the Walking Dead spin-offs are coming. The likes of Tales of the Walking Dead, which will see past characters return, has already been officially confirmed. Then it was revealed that Maggie and Negan will both have their own spin-off show, as well as Daryl and Carol. The truth is that the Walking Dead ratings have been taking a big hit for AMC. Not really. I'd probably say no, not really anymore, because you got AMC Plus that you can watch. You can watch the episodes a week ahead of time. So I've already seen the mid-season finale, so I'm done. I don't have to watch this Sunday at the time I'm recording this, which is Thursday. This Sunday For those who have not seen it, we'll see the mid-season finale this Sunday. I've already seen it, so I'm done. I don't need to watch it. So, I mean, that really doesn't matter. Let's see. That said, having further series to sell to international markets might end up being a more cost-effective avenue for the company and more successful than releasing 3 films. I mean, I guess. With the delay of films ever increasing, it seems like they won't ever see the light of day. We'll keep you updated. Will we see another spin-off series over a movie? What would you prefer? So, very interesting. I mean, if they are doing a spin-off series, I would have rather him stayed on the show, Yeah, there was all sorts of different reasons to why he wanted to leave. I guess he wanted to spend more time with his family. I think there was like another one where, he was upset about, Carl being killed off and stuff like that. I don't really know which one's the right answer, but I just would have rather seen him be on the show. I'd rather have seen him dealing with the Whisperers, interacting with, Negan now, who's totally different. The Commonwealth. Probably some storylines would have changed. Maybe at the end of the series, him and Michonne still would have got a spin-off show. Because everybody gets a spin-off show. You get a spin-off show. You get a spin-off show. You get a spin-off show. I'm just waiting for them to announce Aaron and Father Gabriel getting a spin-off show. And they're going to Florida. I don't know, because, everybody's got one. I could see that series finale. All right. They're all standing around together. It's been a long time, guys. We survived the zombie apocalypse together. But me and Carol are leaving. We're going off on our own adventure now. Then you got Maggie and Negan. Yeah, me and her. We're hitching a ride out of here. I don't know why the hell I sounded like that. And then you get Rick and Michonne. Yep, we're heading out too. And then who knows? Father Gabriel and Aaron. Yeah, we're going off on our own. It's been great surviving together as a family for all these years. And now we're all going off on our own way. And then you got like the B and C level characters just kind of like, guess we'll stay here. Okay. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this Comic-Con here, if we do not hear anything at all, then I guess we'll just have to assume the movies are dead. They're not going to happen. And chances are it'll probably be a spin-off show. I don't know how the hell they're going to work all these spin-off shows together. Like, that's going to be a lot of shows. How the hell are they going to run them all? I mean, we'll have, Fear the Walking Dead still happening. Then we'll have Tales of the Walking Dead. Then we'll have Daryl and Carol spin-off. Then we will also have Maggie and Negan spin-off. And if Rick and Michonne get a spin-off series, how are they going to... Alright, this first, then this, then this, then this, then this. Yeah, and then... I don't know how they'd work that, but... It would just be one show right after another, right after another. One goes on break, another one starts. That one goes on break, another one starts. That one goes on break, another one starts. I don't know, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Comic-Con, yeah, I'd say is the make it or break it moment. If we get like a teaser, anything, great. If they don't say anything at all, it's done. That's just my guess, and we'll get a spin-off. Because, yeah, even going over to IMDb, take that as however you want. Let's see, what does it say? Oh, supposedly Greg Nicotero is the director. Okay, I mean, that'd be awesome. Writer Scott Gimple. And it only has Andrew Lincoln and Pollyanna McIntosh as cast. That's it. There's no other cast. It doesn't even have Michonne. That's it. That is it. Directed by Greg Nicotero, writing credits Scott Gimple, Paulina McIntosh Anne, Andrew Lincoln as Rick Grimes, produced by Greg Nicotero as executive producer. That is the entire cast. Yeah, so who knows? All right, now jumping over to my second article that talks about the theory as to what might have happened to Rick. This is from Jana News. So once again, I've never heard of this website, so take this information however you want. But it says, Fear the Walking Dead theory explains what happened to Rick Grimes. If proven true, a Fear the Walking Dead theory pertaining to Madison's return provides an explanation for what happened to Rick Grimes. I'm going to try to read the whole thing here. If it turns out to be true, a new Fear the Walking Dead theory would provide an explanation for what happened to Rick Grimes after his exit from The Walking Dead. Despite being saved by the CRM more than 6 years ago, Rick has yet to return to his friends and family in Alexandria. His continued absence from the community has raised a number of questions about his status in the Walking Dead universe. As a show focused on conflict with the nefarious CRM, The Walking Dead World Beyond dropped possible hints about Rick's whereabouts, as well as several big reveals about the organization's methods. However, its 2-season run avoided directly explaining the Rick Grimes mystery. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for like a little bit more details about Rick, maybe even name dropping him would have been cool. While the series allowed for a better understanding of why they may have taken him, where he is now and why he hasn't come back have yet to be addressed at length. Once World Beyond ended, it became apparent that definitive answers won't be offered until AMC finally makes its Rick Grimes movies. As things stand, there is no telling when any of the 3 planned Walking Dead films will release. Recent developments indicate that viewers may actually get a better idea of what's going on with Rick earlier than expected. The end of Fear the Walking Dead Season 7 Part 2 trailer revealed the long-awaited return of Madison, a beloved character long thought to be dead. Her one scene in the trailer has fueled speculation that her newest storyline is tied to CRM. If this theory about Madison and the CRM is accurate to what the show is doing, this would have huge implications for Rick's future in the Walking Dead franchise. Here's what that theory is, how it relates to Rick, and what it could mean for his movies. Why Madison may have been captured by the CRM. Sorry, get a little congested. In Fear the Walking Dead Season 7 Part 2 trailer, the long-missing Madison was shown sitting down in a room alone. A mysterious voice on an intercom asked for her name, and then told her that they would decide who she would be from now on. What this unidentified person said confirms that this group uses indoctrination methods. Whoever they are, they appear to be intent on brainwashing people into following their directives and erasing their previous identities and loyalties. This approach sounds identical to how CRM functions in the Walking Dead franchise. Indoctrination is exactly how the CRM controls its soldiers. It goes to great lengths to ensure that its soldiers completely buy into the CRM's worldview. The comparison between Madison's return and what's known about the CRM have given the impression that the group will factor heavily into the Fear the Walking Dead stories. And since Madison's story is coinciding with the Padre mystery, there's a good chance that the latter has some degree of involvement with her current activities. If Padre is responsible for Madison's disappearance, that would bolster rather than disprove the CRM theory. After all, Padre and CRM may not be two different organizations. Padre could be a facility operated by the CRM. If this is true, that would explain why Padre hasn't been found yet. Alicia and the other Fear the Walking Dead characters have been stumped by the inability to track down this mysterious place that no one knows anything about. So far, the secretive nature of Padre is right in line with how CRM operates. They too carefully guard the locations of their bases. How Rick's Walking Dead exit compares to Madison's disappearance. Building on the connection between Madison's captors and the CRM is the similarities between her situation and Rick's. Exactly. Curiously, both are major Walking Dead characters who are presumed dead for a number of years, but will eventually turn up alive. Exactly. Both had kids. Yeah, there was a great picture that showed a side by side of Rick and Madison, and then their kids, and then I wish I saved it. Damn it. I'll have to try to find it again. And then both like sacrificing themselves. Very similar. Let's see, where did I leave off? Clearly, the predicament of the two characters have a lot in common. It's at least possible that the parallels are simply huge coincidence, but that may not be the case at all. I think they mean case. The explanation for Madison not coming back yet and Rick's prolonged absence may be one and the same. The CRM could have kidnapped and brainwashed Madison and Rick. Brainwashing can explain why Rick hasn't returned. While it may be hard to imagine any amount of conditioning working effectively on either character, it would clear up the mystery of why they haven't returned. With Rick, this issue is especially perplexing. As noted above, Rick went missing more than 6 years ago, thus giving him plenty of time to make it back to Alexandria. Theoretically, the CRM could have been holding him captive this whole time, but this outcome feels unlikely. For them, keeping him prisoner for several years would be unproductive and would only be a waste of their time and resources. That's why it stands to reason that Rick has made the conscious decision not to return. If the Civic Republic military somehow managed to condition Rick through some advanced indoctrination methods, he could have chosen to remain in their facility. Furthermore, the CRM may have been able to break Rick if the bridge explosion resulted in some form of brain damage or memory loss. That would be very interesting. You know, I could see that in the first movie or maybe first episode of the spinoff, whatever the hell we get. You know, we go back to that moment on the bridge. I found them, you know, fires the gun, boom, you know, explosion, and then we just kind of see him, you know, fall back and hit his head, go down into the water, waves carry him away, and there he is, you know, the rest of what we saw, you know, him right there on the shore, rolling over and stuff like that, and then Jadis and whoever, you know, I got someone, and the helicopter comes down and we pick up from there. And then in the helicopter, you know, we see him kind of coming to in the end of the episode, and then we continue on from there, you know. What happened? What's going on? Where am I? Who are you? Something like that. Maybe. I could totally see that working. You know, massive explosion, knocked him back, hit his head. I mean, it could work. Let's see. I think this is the last little part. Yep. What a brainwashed Rick Grimes would mean for his movies. Rick Grimes returning as a brainwashed member of the CRM would set the stage for some heartbreaking reunions if such a scenario ever did come to pass. If The Walking Dead took this route, it would mean that Rick's return won't be a result of his escape from the CRM. Instead, he may only be seen again if his friends, such as Michonne, Daryl, and Carol, uncover his whereabouts and stage a rescue mission. Perhaps only by seeing and interacting with them will Rick be able to break free of the CRM's hold over him. The brainwashing plot device would certainly make sense of why Rick hasn't been around, but it would also present the Walking Dead movies with some added challenges. Okay, his commitment to his family and everything he's been through would make him a poor candidate for indoctrination. Okay, so getting past this obstacle in a way that works would prove problematic. What Fear the Walking Dead ultimately does with Madison in Season 7 and whether or not it confirms CRM's connection could shed some light on what Rick's situation will be in the Walking Dead movies. So there we go. That is the whole theory. Like I said, it sounds very interesting. I mean, there has to be some reason why Rick Grimes has not been able to come back in all these years, Walking Dead timeline-wise. Just hasn't been able to come back. I wonder if I can actually type that out. Walking Dead, what, timeline? Yeah, I guess this. Walking Dead TV series timeline. Okay. I don't know how updated this is. Season 3, Season 4, Season 9, Season 9. Okay, here we go. Day 1171, Gregory is executed. Daryl falls back. Day 1207. Daryl and Rick fall down a deep hole and escape a herd of walkers. Heads to the campsite caused by gunfire during a savior ambush. Rick leads the way and is badly wounded after falling off his horse. Rick blows up the bridge to stop a herd from reaching the hilltop, and most take Rick for dead and finds him. They're both taken away. After the explosion, Michonne finds Rick's Colt Python. So that was day 1207. Then it looks like the next episode is day 1447. So about 200 days later. So this says. And then what do we got? Day 1448 / day 3397. Oh, are these flashbacks? Because then it goes back to day 1968, about 2 years after Rick's disappearance. Daryl is still looking for... Oh, okay, so that is a flashback. Okay. But then it goes to day 2333. Dog returns and Daryl encounters Leah. 6 months later, Daryl... Oh, okay, so that is everything in between. Oh, okay, I see how they did that. Okay. Yeah, because then we got the 6 months later, Daryl brings Dog back to her after he runs off. 8 months later, she saves Daryl from walkers and reveals her name. 3 months later, the next day, 10 months later, the next day. Okay. Day 2555, Alpha and Lydia encounter Beta, who joins them. Now we jump forward to day 4056. Magna's group of survivors are rescued by Judith. Okay. So about 3,000 or so days have passed since Rick left. Rick left day 1207, and then we also have day 4056 is when Magna's group is saved by Judith. And then if we keep jumping all the way ahead, season 11, Uh, let's see, what's the last one? Here we go. So this would be the mid-season finale, and it says day 4,690 for the Walking Dead season 11 mid-season finale. So that would be, I'm not good at math, so day 4,690, and Rick left day, 1,207. So 3,483 days have passed since Rick left. So I guess that's about 10 years. 10 years, allegedly, have passed since Rick left to the mid-season finale of season 11. Assuming this here is all true and all right. I don't know if it is or not, but just going off of it. So about 10 years have passed, so there has to be some reason in 10 years Rick hasn't been able to get away and come back. So I don't know, could brainwashing be the reason why he hasn't been able to come back? Could he have, hit his head on, when the explosion happened, he just banged his head and fell into the river, taken downstream, and that's when Anne found him. They picked him up, and when he was coming to in the final minutes, where am I? What happened? Who are you? Could that have been it? And with him not remembering, they go to CRM and nope, this is who you are. Don't you remember? This is who you are. Not Rick Grimes. You're this guy here. Oh, okay. And then of course, you got Anne there to reinforce it. I'm the one that saved you. This is what happened. This is what really happened. And if you had like Michonne there, no, I'm your wife. We have a child, we have RJ, we have Judith, don't you remember them? Without her there to try to help Rick, remember if, he has amnesia, and instead you got Anne, who is part of CRM, helping them along, like, yeah, I'm the one that saved you. You are always part of CRM, you were Captain General whoever, so I don't know, it very interesting theory, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, we don't even know if we're getting movie. Let's at least get one, but yeah, who knows, maybe we're getting a TV series. I don't know. Like I said, Comic-Con, make it or break it moment. If we get some sort of details, information, like, yep, script is done, we are filming, or we're about to film, this is the director, everything, then great. If not, I don't know, TV series. But yeah, so there we go, some very interesting information. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think? Are we getting some Rick Grimes movie or movies? Or are we getting a TV series? And if so, which would you prefer? Would you prefer a movie or movies or a TV series? Which do you think would be better? I don't know. I kind of think maybe a movie would be better, because then you got, like a full, I don't know, depending on how long, 90 minutes, an hour and a half, maybe even longer, 2 hours. All depends. So let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the theory? Do you think it's possible? Do you think that is what happened? Rick just had amnesia, and CRM just took advantage of that and just completely brainwashed him, and that's why he hasn't been able to return to the show, return to his friends and family and stuff like that. And let me know, would you rather have Rick Grimes movies, or would you rather have a TV series, a spin-off, another one? What would you rather have? Let me know. So anyways, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And other than that, just stick around. More videos are on the way. And I will see you guys next time.